Hello, chat. It's me, girl. Live again. It's been a little bit. But y'all's my things, doubts, those goes lives. We're incredibly yeah, you can. You know, so I've probably we're incredibly I can hear myself. It's just why would anybody listen? Please chat, listen. Look, it's YouTube chat chatting there. So gone you all thought. This song's been my obsession. Can't wait for my stream to get copyright claimed because clubbing in music. But here we go. I'm just singing.
Green from the stones, I'm chipping in. Schemes from the top down pyramid. Strategy for the bets, I'm chipping in. Cha-ching, blink thrice into triple dip. It's business. Flew up to the top, didn't stop, kill, took a risk. Funds, I'm limitless. Hit it to the odds at a cost, call me villainous. Stuck on luck, and I'm winning it. Giving credit where credit is due. Yeah, I'm invested with nothing to lose. They say that time is money, but they don't like it running, so they're taking the hands. Big shot. Every day I'm wrestling like it's Sunday. Imaginary damage, that's a tough break. Look how it's an open and shut case. Only seeing gains in a zero-sum game.
If you wager in a life, understand what's on the line. I don't know if you can take the fall. I've already gone this far, now they're trying to pull my card, but I got more the money on the draw. Yeah, baby, make the call, but maybe I'll take it all. That's life, innit? Every day's a gamble, you ain't gotta roll the dice in it. You just gotta wake up on the wrong side of the right critic. Push your bottom feeder to the brink and see the fight in it. But I learned to fight different. It only takes being sold to learn the value of gold is a step above your own life. If you really wanna grow, gotta step up out the mold. Set the tempo to your own side. No blinds in this game, every call big. If you came to play, then it's all in. A life without risk don't exist, and when the stakes this high, trust there ain't no small win. 100 to 1 odds. If you bet in pepper, always shift and throw a rock. I'm not scared to wager all the chips in my pot. I don't need a dagger, all these chicks on my cop. My bad. If you wager in a life, understand what's on the line. I don't know if you can take the fall. I've already gone this far, now they're trying to pull my card, but I got more money on the draw. Yeah, baby, make the call.
Can I sing it like that?
Maybe I'll take it all.
Guys, singing the instrument to Zell because autism to brr.
If you wager in a life, understand what's on the line. I don't know if you can take the fall. I've already gone this far, now they're trying to pull my card, but I got more money on the draw. Yeah, baby, make a call. Maybe I'll take it all.
I say, can I sing it, old chat? Right my singing. The stars on a fringe
How much do you remember? Act tough, but still under the pressure. Adjust to a lifestyle, still up at your memory, but we show up as an error. Two birds of a feather, you're the flock I lead as a shepherd. Predict that it's so, the script set in stone. We're born as an astro expressor. Yeah, slave of destiny, write the piece, but I play the melody. Face my expertise, eyes dim and in a way you've never seen. IPC got me at a wanderless. I just see it as a compliment. Lightning thieves stealing you for dominance. Frightening G's are nothing to the Kafkaesque. no remorse for it. Gotta play the part like I was born for it. This is not a job for the corporate. Set up as a plan, but the future he foretold it. Won't stop till the eons are forced to quit. Kill a guy will survive, if fortunate. What's a rose, pretty beauty with a thorn in it? Future's bug, we're here for the metamorphosis. Show the teams how I stack coats. Just in sharp, call it black notes. Play the piece in abstract tones. Never put on a red show. They walk into the spider's web, stringing insects in the gallows. Elliot knows what lies ahead. Let it repeat like Da Capo.
The cap. I think I like Capture, just since the Capture. Appreciate it. I'm so good at this. Almost right. Yep. It's one. And E1. Go fucking movies. Like, she is quite strong.
Boom.
I think she's alright.
Listen,
She's alright,
make a choice you won't regret. I'm the voice of life or death. Keep the toy with the innocent.
Ah, she is.
Listen, the noise fills you with dread. As the void hears every breath. Deploy my calling back. Listen, make a choice you won't regret. I'm the voice of life or death. Keep the toy with the innocent. Listen, till the noise fills you with dread. As the void hears every breath. Deploy my calling back.
I should summon for Lingsher at some point. Oh, Firefly, I miss. I'm gonna say it would be cool to get her from a loss, but then I'm also just like, it would be cool if I just got the thing that I was summoning for. Hyacinth. I'm sure she's gonna be insane for everyone. I say, she probably is, you know. But sure, this is.
This, that, Viltrumite, gifted right with a Viltrumite. In this bitch with a iron fist and a grip it tight as a Viltrumite. Pick a side, pick a fight, empathize with kryptonite. With these passive fists and picket lines, your plan is planning its demise. Young, when the enemy is long, evolution is enough. Look at history, we irritate our family trade blood. When the weak are left them up, everything will turn out us. When we're ruling over you, it's for the betterment of us. Put your trust in me, we built a kingdom where humanity will crumble beneath. The survival of the fittest and we punish the weak. You must own you and nothing to me.
With that, I'm not higher. Not quite, but that's pretty
Now everybody in the spot get paid. You better bring your fucking gun against me. I'ma take it to the top just to show you what I got. Then you better get dropped on me. Oh God, it happened again. They told me that these were the greatest. What's a pad and a pen? So I had to call an emergency meeting. Use me a hem. Y'all motherfuckers suck. Show me how your neck bend.
Ooh, run,
The shit, and I'm done playing nice. It's a cat and mouse game. I'm a lion to you mice. Every track that I touch shakes the world. Bitch, I made this beat. Even my 808s
I don't
are
have
elite.
time.
Go, release that shit you call music. Just get your fucking friends to approve it. Go, I'm omni-man to your humans. I chill with the beam, bitch, Hadouken. Mad bitches only use some mad bitches. Better make your last wishes. It don't make a tad difference for the mad bitches. Look at all the mad bitches. Never bring your bad bitches. So your man is getting dropped on me. Now everybody in the spot get big. You better bring your fucking gun against me. I'ma take it to the top just to show you what I got. Then your man is getting dropped. I gave you everything you'd ever fucking
Wow. I hope you're enjoying. Hope you're enjoying the literal 2 frame rate. Look at my PC tag. Yes, struggling. Jade kind of a her character. Also on Twitter, I just want to follow a lot of people, as long as they're last month.
By Catholic into Lent and above, as the Theoros.
They're like
Aglaya,
I don't know, I just
what happened here?
I know about the poisonous fangs of that king snake through the golden threads. In the past, I would be confident about keeping her in check, but I admit I am now unable to do so.
you can't keep Cypher in check.
What do you mean?
It is no longer about eloquence or arguments. I have been a demigod for far too long, that I hardly have any humanity left.
Birds.
Before I
Birds.
realized it, I have become no different from these hypocrites, no longer capable of relating to the people.
Yeah, you're pretty clueless, Aglaya.
This has come a lot sooner than I expected. But
Cringe. Point from last
perhaps it is time. I need you to step up, Finan. in order for me to retreat behind the scenes.
Yes, this is my duty, but
It is far easier for the Council of Elders to fool many than just fool one person. Their so-called more
get the money
support
to follow that?
is no more than a ruse to distribute power using words instead of lances. There is no
but
glory
I
in
have
winning
to-
this debate. But
Oh,
that
that's
makes
good.
having respect for humans so much more priceless. Finan, you are a Chrysos heir without flaw, capable of relating deeply with humans.
I appreciate what you've taught me, Aglaya. I hope we'll live up to your expectations and win this debate.
It's too. Oh, coffee woman.
Oh, you've done well, Lord Calictus. Let me take over and personally close this debate for today.
Lol, what kind of name is Collectus?
Dearest counselors, let it be known that I sorely miss the blissful times portrayed in lyrical poems. Back
shit, this
then,
is literal
Amphorius was home to nearly 1,000 cities, each with their own local faith, while gods walked the earth and shared close bonds with humans.
Oh, my PC is not having this. My PC is not powerful enough to handle fucking streaming to Twitter and YouTube. This many lol. Oh, out of date. What's going on here? So much breakfast. I can't believe it. Bullshit. What's my YouTube recommended now, chat? Watch YouTube with me with my fin. That is a thumbnail. Oh look, Anaxa. In field playing Oblivion. We're talking about the 30th of burst mode. That dude doing bots, Chad. Fucking gym bros, am I right, fellow incels who don't work out? Wonder how well they did. Mr. Beast?
All these
I
people.
love Mr. Beast drama.
People are mad at Mr. Beast again. So it turns out Mr. Beast recently put on an event in Las Vegas called the Mr. Beast Experience. It costs about $1,000 to take part in, and basically it was supposed to be a 3-day experience at Las Vegas Resort World where you'll get this mystery bag, have a bunch of events, and have a chance to win $10,000. Only problem is the event was a complete flop. Seemed like they abandoned the thing and nothing actually happened. Now the fans did get a mystery bag, but it was a bunch of Mr. Beast's leftover merch in mismatched sizes that did not even fit. And now there's a bunch of angry fans on the news threatening to sue in a class action lawsuit. The thing is, they definitely did get the Mr. Beast experience, so I don't know what exactly they're mad about. So anyways, let's first take a look at what they were promised, then take a look at what the fans actually got, because a bunch of people actually vlogged their entire experience so we can see what happened.
already
And
got
then we'll
paid.
look at Mr. Beast's response to the situation.
Yeah,
So,
is it paid?
we got scammed
Am I
by
doing myself?
Mr. Beast Experience and
it
Resort
Mr.
World in Las Vegas. And here's how nice experience turned to a nightmare and fight with CEO and security guards.
We're checking into
Anyways,
Resorts
that's
World
enough
Las
going.
Vegas for the 3-night Mr. Beast experience, where one lucky winner gets $10,000.
So many angry people, they surrounded the CEO. It sort of just turned into a mob mentality. Everyone was demanding full
Glaya,
refunds and this or that.
You also had
happened
other guests
here?
telling the outlet that they're considering suing to get their money back, with one also adding, if Jimmy is part of this, I hope
I
he...
know about the poisonous fangs of that king.
What do you...
It is no longer about
He just said
This has come a lot
this.
sooner
I'm so
than I
sorry,
expected.
Yes, this is my duty, but
It is far easier for the Council of Elders to fool many than just fool one person. Their so-called more support is no more than a ruse to distribute power using words instead of lances. There is no glory in winning this debate, but that makes having respect for humans so much more priceless.
I thought this was the Persona 3 episode.
Finan,
Not episode.
you
Opening
are a
for little bit.
Chrysos heir without flaw, capable of relating deeply with humans.
I appreciate what you've taught me, Aglaya. I hope we'll live up to your expectations and win this debate.
Oh, you've done well, Lord Calictus. Let me take over and personally close this debate for today.
Dumb name.
Dearest counselors, let it be known that I sorely miss the blissful times portrayed in lyrical poems.
Got a shill in my
Back
nose.
then, Amphorius was home to nearly 1,000 cities, each with their own local faith, while gods walked the earth and shared close bonds with humans. Yet, in the present, people from all over are forced to leave their homeland to seek refuge in the holy city, where they hope to rest under Kephali's protection. All of us have long been in the same boat, with no way out of this plight.
Boat. It's Machine Man.
We didn't have a choice in the past, but now the Council of Elders brings to the table a new possibility. All I have left is one question for you.
One question.
Would you rather strive toward the unheard of Era Nova, or return to the prosperous Era Chrysia of our past? Make your choice. Now, which of the two would lead mortals to an ideal future?
If it's possible to bring Era Crisis. If it's possible to bring Era Crisis. Wow, I can't. How are we supposed to send Amphorius back to Era?
We all know that Era Chrysia is a thing of the past, Lady Kynus. Please, enlighten me. How does the Council of Elders plan to turn back time?
Let the three titans of calamity be born, and Era Chrysia is nevermore. But bring demise to those titans, and Era Chrysia will descend upon us again.
Descend. Never. Never.
Know that the Council of Elders is never one to make empty promises. Look at who we have on our side.
Castoris and Anaxa.
Anaxagoras, one of the Grove's 7 sages. And Castorus, Idonia's goddess of death.
That's fucking wild. Hell yeah. His politics is sick, actually. Did post that correctly, but also just like, holy shit, that's so cool.
With the help of these two heroes, I can promise all of you that Era Chrysia will exist once more.
Aren't they Chrysos heirs? They're supporting the Council of Elders instead?
The Council of Elders instead?
It's clear from the start that these heroes do not get along well in their group. All the more proof that Aglaya isn't fit to speak on behalf of every Chrysos heir. I am in favor of Era Chrysia.
Era Chrysia! Era Chrysia!
Shit, we're getting cooked.
Castorus? Why are you standing over there?
You finally arrived, Anaxa. So have you, Cass.
Oh, I love them. Oh, they're so cool.
Don't worry, Aglaya. Well, I know that you have many queries. Could you continue to converse like how the citizens normally do?
Anaxa's such a smug motherfucker. I love this guy.
Tell me, dear citizens, if we successfully retrieve and return Thanatos' core flame without anyone passing the Death Titan's trial, what would happen next?
The answer is simple. We will have a chance to rid the world of death and bring Amphorius back to an era when all beings live forever. We'll usher in a new future that will be entirely different from the flame chase journey.
He's one of the seven sages. That's impossible.
I really believe this.
Your proposal is much too idealistic. As long as the Black Tide still exists, how can we go back to the old days?
Remember what I previously said? Kefali's core flame is guarded by the secret power of the Council of Elders. Plus, Fagusa's water curtain will be able to block out any external perceptions. Tell me, dear citizens, have any of you ever seen even a glimpse of the threat that this person is talking about anywhere within the walls of this majestic holy city?
Oh wait, shit, am I streaming this? Maybe shouldn't be streaming that. Lols. Got across here? My bad. DM leak. But this place will become a Rubus target sooner or later. Isn't this just survivorship bias?
If we eliminate death, then there's no need for us to fear that Flame Reaver, right? Citizens, let's loudly sing the blessed hymn. Oh, beautiful old world, where are you now? Oh, legendary Era Chrysia, return to the mortal realm.
After the destruction of the three Titans of Calamity, the flame chase journey will have to end.
I mean, he's right, though. I like Anaxa, actually.
Anaxa! Yes! Yes! It has to end! It has to end! It has to end! It has to end!
Woman
This
hot.
is bad. The masses are now totally riled up.
Anaxa, pray tell. Everything that you've mentioned hinges on the premise that we can find Thanatos' existence, right?
Thank you, Lady Aglaya, for still caring about this city. However, dear citizens, we are truly fortunate and blessed. For Castorus, Idonia's goddess of death, will surely find Thanatos under my guidance.
Yeah, that makes sense. Trust them.
What? With that, I solemnly promise that the core flame Lady Castorus brings back will be personally managed by the Council of Elders. Thereafter, if we are able to garner the support of all of you at the Citizens' Assembly, we shall spare no effort in ensuring that the Arachrysia will return to our world once again.
I mean, she's just cooking. Arachrysia. Woo, political divide. Woo, two-party system.
With the balance shattered, the result is clear. Buy carefully into Lenten above, as the Theoros I have observed. Akama has chosen her destiny. The issue up for discussion at this Citizens' Assembly shall be modified to the suspension of the Flame Chase journey. This resolution shall be put up on the Wall of Heroes, such that all citizens are aware of the city's way forward.
To the future.
I like this. Fantastic. Yes.
Aglaya, dear Aglaya, what has caused your heart to soften? You also don't seem to be as quick-witted as before.
Wag your tongue as much as you like. Since the flame chase journey has been preordained by the prophecy, our failure has never been on the cards.
Well then, I guess we'll find out if that's true at the Citizens' Assembly.
Oh, I love them. Oh, this is great. His name is... Sorry, chat, I'm shitposting. Which means we continue. Castorus, how could you be on their side? How could you do this to me? I can't believe it. They're looking at you. This.
Well, it seems that when I sent you to look for Anaxa, I unintentionally facilitated your partnership with him instead.
My apologies, everyone. I know that you have many questions to ask me. I will answer them to the best of my knowledge.
In that case, please tell us as much as you can.
In actuality, he showed me a past that was both long and heavy.
The reason I say this is as I've mentioned earlier. The answer was hidden in my journey unto death.
Anaxa, you were in the Netherrealm?
Yes, I am but a living dead man now. But that's not important. What truly matters is, I overheard a conversation between heroes.
Have you heard of this tale before? A tale about the ocean god's treasured pearl, our hometown. It was a seaside town which enjoyed the ocean breeze and glorious, peaceful times, thanks to the wisdom of its ruling queen. Until one day, an evil dragon descended upon the town. Its wings were large enough to blot out the sun, while its claws were sharp enough to rip the waves apart.
That's a really cool piece of art moment. So cool. I mean, friends. Could draw that. Hopefully. Could try. Let's get tried. Beans.
It barged into the tall tower and devoured the queen's beloved daughter. It even settled itself in her bedroom, like a tyrant king.
Oh, it aided her.
The queen assembled 300 warriors who managed to subdue the evil dragon by chaining it up. However, when the queen slit open the dragon's belly, she realized that the princess had long since been digested, and all that was left of her was a pile of bones. Devastated, the queen wept for several days. It was then that a devious, smooth-talking scholar arrived at the palace and suggested that the princess could be revived through the use of dragon bone and dragon blood. That liar called this process the secret art of alchemy. The princess was reborn! The queen was overjoyed, blissfully unaware that the evil dragon's soul still lurked within the princess's body.
Oh, so that...
As revenge, the evil dragon swallowed the poor queen, the glib liar, the courageous warriors, and all of the town's innocent civilians in a single gulp. Worse still, the souls of the deceased refused entry to the Netherrealm because they were filled with regret. Forced to roam the mortal realm, these resentful souls ultimately converged into a river of souls that would not retreat for a long time. The terrifying death had consumed all. Thereafter, our hometown fell into ruin as well. Until...
I must prove that.
Until... actually, I don't know what happened next either.
Oh, my. It seems that you still like to whet people's appetites even after all this time, Pelixia.
You actually do have
So, according to your story, this is how I used to look? It's practically a mirror image. And yet, what exactly is this?
A miracle that I created with alchemy. As for what it is and how I was able to accomplish it, I'll keep the answers to myself for now.
my goodness. Is this cliffhanger really necessary?
Quiet, Titan. Continue to enjoy this splendid play, and the truth will naturally reveal itself.
Dragon, huh? I've heard this legend before.
In that case, what do you think of it?
I think that this so-called alchemy was a tenuous analogy added to the story by future generations. After all, you've never heard of a tradition of alchemy in your hometown before, have you?
Indeed. Before I left home to pursue my education, I never even knew that anybody was looking into this area of study.
Therefore, we can just treat this tale as a fable told to young children.
A fable, you say? If
Fable,
so,
like the game.
what moral is it trying to impart to the kids?
I guess it might be the concept of equivalent exchange?
Little alchemist.
Oh? I thought the moral might be closer to something like honor the dead.
Clicks on it.
What? At a loss for words?
No, I merely realized that we're both thinking of the same principle. If life is priceless, then there is hardly anything else in this world that is of equal weight to it, right?
Yeah, sure, but...
Indeed. As expected of the wisest scholar in the land.
You flatter me. Why don't I ask you a question as well, as a form of equivalent exchange?
Of course. What is your question?
If I imparted my knowledge of the art of alchemy to you, would you use it to resurrect someone you loved?
What? What kind of strange question is this? I got it. You're just trying to get me to tell you whether I like anyone, right?
Let's just leave it at that. That was rude of me.
Yes, I would.
Oh?
Death is inevitable. In the days to come, I'm certain that someone whom I cherish deeply will leave me for good. If such a mighty power really existed, I think I would use it without hesitation. After all, you, me, and the rest will all have to face that fateful moment eventually. My time is finally here. However, perhaps because of my firm belief in the immeasurable value of life, I am unable to complete the trial.
But Dave...
You shall wither, and through that, the dead will sprout again from the remains, and be reborn with the dead flame. It is a pity that fate is such a cruel mistress.
Is there no other way of interpreting those words?
Ah, yes.
I'm afraid that the meaning is clear. Between my sister and me, one must
pay the price. Our trial can only be completed when the one chosen sacrifices her life. I'm afraid that the prophecy might even have selected a pair of twins for this exact purpose.
Fortune makes fools of us all.
My sister is prepared to sacrifice herself. And yet, I can't do the same. How absurd. My time is almost up, but I'm still afraid to welcome death. What should we do? If I'm ultimately not able to make up my mind...
Since Chaos is willing to guide all of us and leave this trial to the end, there is still plenty of time for you to ponder.
That's right. Don't allow the fog of an uncertain future to cloud your mind.
Trial, prophecy, the topics that they're discussing seem familiar. But these three people must not have left their names in the epics. Otherwise, I would have some recollection of this.
Amphorius's history before the Titans were born was complete chaos. Is that not strange by itself? I have long held 3 hypotheses about this. However, let's continue watching for now.
Calypso, Polixia, and this warrior... I seem to have met him somewhere before.
Regarding this matter, Nias, are you confident that you'll complete your trial?
Of course. Though, I am worried about what will happen once I've emerged victorious.
Dear King. Dear King Hell. I'm so fun.
Looks like you have made up your mind.
Yes, this is the safest course of action.
Completely separating courage, honor, tenacity, sacrifice, and reason. You really know how to make things difficult.
Please, young lady, witness my fall and demise. Lady Calypso, you shall host the soul-rending ceremony.
I do not understand. Why would you dare to sacrifice yourself for a future that you won't get to witness?
Because this is our destiny. The power that resides within me is so intense that I will one day be engulfed by it. Furthermore, a valorous death before glorious return has always been the path I chose to walk. A journey I began long ago. If your sister or Chaos were in my position, I believe they would make the same choice as well.
I'm not that brave. I don't know how I'm supposed to face such a serious affair.
Despite being Death's chosen one, it seems you still don't know how to face it. Let's chat, young lady. Perhaps I shouldn't end my journey so hastily. Since there's still time, I'm not worried about letting fate wait a little longer.
Of course.
Don't be too good to me.
This warrior is
Please follow
Lord
Cecil.
Anais. As the embodiment of Nikador's divinity, he entrusted his life to us and allowed humankind to end his madness. That means that what I'm currently seeing before my eyes is, in fact...
Looks like one hypothesis of mine has already been proven true. These heroes are the true forms of the Titans, before they attain their divinity. If so, the chosen one of death that he speaks of is actually...
Polixia? Is the previous form of Thanatos? But her appearance...
If this is true, as long as we can find out where she went, we'll naturally be able to figure out the location of the Death Titan.
But before that, we first need to witness what ultimately happened to Lord Anais.
True, what did happen to him? Your piece, so jade. Now how far off am I? Still forever.
Nikador's courage is a testament that they have never once retreated from a battle.
I've heard that these words are still engraved in Castrum Kremnos even today. It didn't occur to me that they were actually part of an alchemical formula. Sealed within this statue is undoubtedly his sacrifice.
They use their own body as our city walls, keeping out and protecting us from the pervasive spread of madness. They are acutely aware that if the end times were to arrive, there would be nothing left in this world to conquer.
I believe that his tenacity is sealed within this statue.
Before we fought Nikador, we also released it from the stone statue.
Honor, courage, tenacity, sacrifice.
And finally, the only thing that remains is reason.
Cheer up, young lady. There is no need to shed tears over a glorious death.
All farewells in this world are sorrowful, Lord Anais.
I'm sorry to just straight freeboot. I'm gonna get water. Because I'm apparently sitting one spot for 40. But I shall return, chat. And I shall leave you with, honestly, peak music. Slop. I mean, Slop's cool too, but I'd like to commentate over it. Not that I'm saying you can't commentate against it. I just hate the man so hard.
Until you look in the
let the sun shine down. To God, the hour, goddamn it, fire flying through him, hot-handed, riding with my crew when I'm in it, captain. When the fun dies down, big mythical with my antics, big fist and I'm all gigantic, big fifth emperor, understanding, standing on my feet, you could not beat me in the first place. Trying to pull my card, you couldn't deal me, not the first ace. Baddies see the bounty and they failing and they hearse. Made a generational shift, now you're dealing with the worst. Case in point, I'm the boy with the joy in my name. I'll destroy any ploy that employ the deranged. Make you join in the void with your boys that I slayed. Cause you failed to raise the bar. Doofy moogie, why do you know what's death when I spot him? I started out from the bottom, now y'all go I beat and topple him. Room to improve his bottomless, grooving and move anonymous. Body from and they body them, loses a hippopotamus. God and I rule on Sun God, I got this feeling I'm living again. I come alive when I beat up a villain, it'll become my island. I'm bleeding but chilling, you couldn't shun my smile. The light of the vigilant in me shaking. To the true force, the power that I've awakened. Your balloons at the tower, the flames are breaking out. Cause I'm over the moon for this. Heartbeats in tune to it, drums of liberation. Thumping on, knock it when I'm rocking with the gamu, nah. Rock it with the prophet cause they trying to throw me off. Launching like a rocket, taking on Nigashima. Want it on. God on the track, make a bit of static. Sun God on my homies with static. So mighty, but I'm known to be erratic when I go tight T. It's about to get Jurassic, so I'll plant my feet where the problem is. And I will fight for the right cause and honor them. I'll restart off the line of the god again. Not the time to stand idle like Hollow Man. Gear 1, Gear 2, Gear 3, Gear 4. Mere presence will knock out 100 men, clear floors. Dual presence, a gift to me from the squad we formed. This blessing, the liberator, a god reborn. Liberator of the free, I'ma take one for the team. They're mistaken for the faking, one's awakened, one is me. I'ma make him taste defeat. When I break it, try and break your crew and island. Break him out, make him moves, I'm resident. Take you down, let the new sun shine in. Sun God, I got this feeling I'm living again. I come alive when I beat up a villain, it'll become my island. I'm bleeding but chilling, you couldn't shun my smile. The light of the vigilant in me shaking. To the true force, the power that I've awakened. Your balloons at the tower, the flames are breaking out. Cause I'm over the moon for this. Heartbeats in tune to it, drums of liberation. Beat up the gods of the beat seating, the starting to pull apart at me harder, it'll keep beating. I'm hardened to keep beating, I'm hardly a weak being. God, I'm striving for the beef while I'm starving for meat. Bring it, I'm starving, I keep feeding. I char on the heat, seething, the scar, and I'm keeps bleeding. Aspire at the beat, demon of fear as the kneel pleading. In gear I have reached peak of it. Whole entire prophecy still couldn't beat me in it. Bringing the peace, keeping it, calling the land up from the freedom of your sadness and all your commands done. I'm never gonna follow what's called or demand done, so I listen to the Lord. Put all of your hands up. I'm the sun god, I got this feeling I'm living again. I come alive when I beat up a villain, it'll become my island. I'm bleeding but chilling, you couldn't shun my smile. The light of the vigilant in me shaking. To the true force, the power that I've awakened. Your balloons at the tower, the flames are breaking out. Cause I'm over the moon for this. Heartbeats in tune to it, drums of liberation.
Yeah, we just need to quit. So, I'm too... Only like... minutes. Got to... Goes so hard. It goes so hard. vibing to this sick ass music. So fucking good.
I'm gonna make you feel like me.
Yeah, hey. Find me in the shadows, I can light 'em up. Send 'em to the gallows in a ton of run. Got me needing ammo and it's piling up. Red, that's the price of love. Find me in the shadows, I can light 'em up. Send 'em to the gallows in a ton of run. Got me needing ammo and it's piling up. Red, that's the price of love. Tear me from my sockets like a mic cord. Got me in the target, supposed to sitting on the high horse. Acting like they got nothing to die for. I'm not shutting down, I'm only turning off the light source. Hey, ghost riding in the city, hiding me for 50, breaking out, so they gon' need a strike force. Nah, quantize me like midi, lining up the blicky, dealing with the order of life force. Hey, red and black and I'm GUN and them tapping to beat the pendulum, strapping the mag for the killers and for the people fending them out. I'm talking imperial, unpacking them, meet a measurement, keeping the dream American, keeping it lethal. They took Maria, now preaching testament, speaking my evils. They read the jury, you seize the evidence, Greek made us eagle, but I am waiting for peaceful sentiment. Built me a prison because they're hiding me deep in sentiment. Find me in the shadows, I can light 'em up. Send 'em to the gallows in a ton of run. Got me needing ammo and it's piling up. Red, that's the price of love. Find me in the shadows, I can light 'em up. Send 'em to the gallows in a ton of run. Got me needing ammo and it's piling up. Red, that's the price of love. Yeah, go reading my synopsis. Don't test my patience, that's a pop quiz. My moves Keanu when I'm locked in. Shots rim, putting down dolls like it's John Wick. Getting violent like the furnace cause I've been the iron. So defining, lock me up and call the prison island. Pause the movie cause I'm gonna need a minute silence. I've been ripping them board and I'm bragging how it isn't dumb and better stand down when I'm asking. Ducking with the sound of the blast. You be getting lost in the margins. Put them in their place like they chows in the garden. See my weapon in the darkness, like a sycophantic scientist that act like they're my savior. Forgetting what they started, every head another target. I'm a legend in this league, the only way that I'm a faker. Find me in the shadows, I can light 'em up. Send 'em to the gallows in a ton of run. Got me needing ammo and it's piling up. Red, that's the price of love. Find me in the shadows, I can light 'em up. Send 'em to the gallows in a ton of run. Got me needing ammo and it's piling up. Red, that's the price of love. Mark for death, they gon' hear Sonido talk dissonance out their big mouths. Heavy heads, I gon' check their egos, be lifting mine with the king's crown. Feeding hollows, that's the way I'm eating, cut a man in half like a discount. Wanna fight, then they skip towns. Out but toe, get the sticks out, sit down. Shots from God, I ain't talking beers when I step and make him feel grim jaw. I don't play on no videos, how to say that they didn't know it's on site. Dominating the physio, I'm a ray like Mysterio, 619. They gon' paint me the villain, throw bombs like Jaeger and Spruce. Say you great when you isn't though, you gon' pray I don't kill him, go stake my claim on the kingdom's throne. Expert down on my rank and duty. White Pantera cause the black don't suit me. Gun a man down like a Rambo movie. Take him out back, leave a man like Loopy, yeah. Put it to his chest to be asking best in the game where they act so snooty, yeah. Write it on the test that I'm marking sex to the name when I bang, they blew me.
Hey, it might get grim. It can get spooky. Think he a reaper, he's not him. They're like, Jobs, where have you been? I've been inside of that den. I'm in your block now, I'm ready to spin. I never been one to run from a fight. If you got a problem with me, it's on sight. If you got the crown and I'm on ice, I got no love for your side. I never learned to play nice. You got a king.
Yeah, bow down when I walk.
Watch the throne when you king.
Yeah, no down when I talk.
Let me show you what a king
Like that, I just have to.
Who got the crown right here to me? Cause that belong to me. Let me show you who the king.
In my moves, I play you like checkers. Pesky sir, don't hate on my methods. They complain while making no effort. Act like sheep but blaming their shepherd. Iron skin, no debt and no errors. Asked the polls and said that I'm better. Sonic waves that mess with my tempers. I go leading death like they left. No reason. Be putting still into your domes. Eden. You don't wanna battle me alone. Demon. Watch the way I'm blowing up the globe. No region safe. Watch and plead. I take hope. Freedom. Savage turning man, I'm into ghosts. Grieving. Turn them into pieces till there's no freedom. Modern like your money cause you're broke. So keep the change. We just beast and pray. Everybody thinks they're special. Dreadful. Scabbard out with no medal. Hey. Put another corpse on schedule. Mental, bloody cycle so mental. Ay, I be using big utensils, tremble, hit the sticks or casual. Ay, kill him quick, I'm so feral. Ay, 666, I'm the devil.
I've never been one to run from a fight. If you got a problem with me, it's on sight. If you got the crown and I'm on ice, I got no love for your side. I never learned to play nice. You got a king.
Yeah, bow down when I walk.
Watch the throne when you king.
Yeah, no doubt when I talk.
Let me show you what a king is. Who got the crown right here to me? Cause that belong to me. Let me show you who the king.
Trusted you be the king, though. Stalking here. No,
No, young lady. As a warrior, I have witnessed too many bitter deaths. But now, all I feel is peace. I did not know until this moment that mortals could live their lives in such a way.
Although only a sliver of your soul remains, you remain so optimistic. Or maybe the truth is that you aren't able to feel sorrow anymore.
To be honest, I don't know either. But I am certain of one thing. This is not an acceptance of death nor apathy toward it. It's not even a feeling of despair.
Ow.
I am just enjoying what remains of my life to the fullest.
Enjoying?
Indeed. Along this journey that we've taken together, not only have I changed the world, I myself have also changed in the process. And now I have reached the journey's end.
Massive.
When I look back and see the grand epic that I've personally written, how could I not revel in that fact?
But when you depart the mortal realm, won't all of your accomplishments be reduced to nothing? Separation and death are two sides of the same coin. Reconciling this doesn't come easily for a mortal.
Finally, let me recount to you a story of mine, young lady. The first time I returned from the battlefield, I felt extremely hollow. The calamity had devoured everybody on the battlefield but me. When I returned to the city alone, the citizens held a banquet for me that was far from pleasant. I felt as though I was still on the battlefield, and the person who had returned was nothing but an empty shell. It was late into the night by the time the banquet ended. My head still reeling, I returned alone to the barracks.
Wow, so cool.
On the way back, I encountered someone. It was a crazed scholar looking at the night sky and muttering to himself by the side of the road. Although I tripped over him and fell, I wasn't angry in the slightest. And maybe because I saw myself in him, I inexplicably asked him a question. Do you think that it'd be better if we just died on the roadside like a couple of stray dogs? To my surprise, he shrugged his shoulders and sighed.
To someone who is currently experiencing death, dying and living afford the same amount of bliss. Now please go away and don't block my starlight.
Are you trying to say that there is no difference between living and dying? For they are both journeys that lead toward death?
That's exactly what life is, and death is, but a scale to measure how valuable the journey was. Journeys and epics are only glorious and magnificent because all things eventually fade to dust. Therefore, young lady, don't detest your fate. Instead, willingly and respectfully embrace it.
The embodiment of strife, telling me about the majesty of the world.
Indeed. I believe that when the fated moment eventually arrives, you will be able to understand my words. It is time for me to knock on death's door. I will set up a long table at the end of the road and humbly await your arrival. When that moment finally comes, let us drink and be merry then.
I knew this day would eventually come.
Are the both of you ready?
Is that a Babino? Anyways, back to the set.
Polixia. I'm here.
For IQ, plot twist.
What? This...
This is quite interesting indeed.
Me when I'm quite interested. Quite interested.
Is this... Polixia's sister? Is it... me? Now, it's time for us to fulfill our promises. Are you afraid? What are you afraid of?
That I won't be able to do it.
You shall wither, and through that, the dead will sprout again from the remains, and be reborn with the dead flame.
And
as foretold in the prophecy, and according to our vows, once it all ends, we must face our fated moment head on.
Great.
Even if it was prophesized, do we have no say in the matter?
Nope.
It's so unfair. Why are we the only ones who are forced into mutual destruction?
Destruction? You're America.
Let me do it, sister. Let me be death's sacrifice. I was never long for this world anyway. But you're different. I was the one who wasted your life after all.
You're wrong, Polixia. I don't think that my life was wasted. Just the opposite. When I finally arrived at this destination and looked back at the journey I took, I discovered that flowers had long since bloomed along the path I walked. It was you who sowed the seeds for this sea of flowers, one that is more beautiful than the promised land at the end of the world. Besides, I have lived a fulfilling life. Even though I was fated for sacrifice, none of the things that I've experienced will dissipate. Instead, they'll forever live on as memories inside your head. Will they not?
How could my memories of you ever compare to the actual you?
Well then, tell me. What exactly are we?
Me when I wonder what I am.
I don't know.
I don't know either. But regardless of what the answer is, regardless of how we're shaped by others, or even by this world, ever since we were born, the fact that we existed was predestined, and nothing could erase it. This is why I will always, always be by your side. We're twins, after all. All right, my dear Polixia. It's time to extract my heart and light the flame of death. After that, use it to plant the first bud in the prophesied new world.
If I imparted my knowledge of the art of alchemy to you, would you use it to resurrect someone you loved?
Death is inevitable. In the days to come, I am certain that someone whom I cherish deeply will leave me for good. If such a mighty power really existed, I think I would use it without hesitation.
Yeah.
Even now, my answer remains the same. This is why, sister, I promise you, in the prophesied new world, I shall plant the first bud on your behalf. Go now. Return to the ocean god's treasured pearl, our hometown. I shall open wide the entrance to the Netherrealm and grant you a second life. The living beings on this earth shall respond to my call and lead you to the sacred daylight. Remember, do not look back on the land of the dead, and do not stop moving. In the new world promised by the prophecy, march toward your new life. As for the price of our equivalent exchange, let me be the one to pay it.
Everybody, we've come to the end. Unfortunately, I am not compatible with the Supreme Being.
so I was unable to completely fuse their soul into my own body. However, being able to glean all this from them is exciting enough. I'm certain of this now. Before the Titans that we are well acquainted with were born, a group of heroes roamed the land. These heroes followed a prophecy and took possession of divine authorities one by one, until they eventually became the pantheon of the New World. Just like the flame chase journey of today, Amphorius's history is cyclical in nature.
Huh. What a startling revelation. This means that the demigods, who bear the core flames, will also become the new Titans at the world's end, thereby shaping a new world?
I believe that this is the truth behind the Era Nova as mentioned in the prophecy.
This is utterly unbelievable. Besides, those twins in the past, even if they really are Thanatos, their whereabouts are still unknown even today.
Are their whereabouts truly unknown? Didn't Polixia mention that seaside town, the birthplace of alchemy in the tale of the dragon? In our world, there exists a city which perfectly matches that description. Styxia.
But the people there worship Fagusa and bear no relation to Thanatos. I have also never been to that place, as in the time of Idonia, it had long turned into underwater ruins.
What a ruin.
Take this.
This is...
the new Sporist masterpiece, the Philosopher's Stone. It was made by transmuting all of the sages' wisdom into a single entity, with their flesh and blood as its foundation. Remember, I've mentioned before that the art of alchemy is all about conversion, tempering, and ascension. This process also applies to the pursuit of truth. Regardless of how unbelievable this sounds, the truths of the world have been refined from the impurities. Think about the story of the dragon. This stone will lead you to your real hometown, allowing you to reform the door to the Netherrealm and discover Thanatos' fate.
You still look as confident in your victory as ever. But what if your conjecture is wrong?
Simple. I shall merely admit to the entire world that my experiment was a failure.
Oh.
However, my line of thinking will not fail because I have already planted the seeds of doubt into the hearts of the masses. Actions speak louder than words, Castoris. With the assembly about to begin, don't forget the promise you've made.
I've already searched for so long. I'm willing to try one more time. While we converse, her life is also slowly slipping away. But before I leave, I have another question. What exactly did we witness just now?
That was the world imprinted in Kefali's soul.
You want it, baby, I'm taking you there. The way you walk in them hills beyond sex.
You must take the final step. Go. Do not disappoint me.
What genre of woman is... Hear this.
The beast from the west, so you best beware. I don't care to lock 'em down, I knock 'em down in pairs. On the couch, in the bed, kitchen counter, or stairs. Wherever you want it, baby, I'm taking you there. And where you walk in them hills, beyond sex appeal. Beyond any type of feeling you get from taking a pill. I don't care if they real, could care less if they fake. I like the way that you moving, the way you making it shake. Casually date ball players that bore you to death. Feel like I'm digging for oil, you feel it up in your chest. The beast from the west, so you best beware. I don't care to lock 'em down, I knock 'em down in pairs. On the couch, in the bed, kitchen counter.
Can I say gang shit to that? I don't know if that's hard enough. That should go hard.
I understand.
Hey, child of humanity.
Don't get antsy. I still remember the question you posed to me.
What was the question?
As a scholar, I do not wish to offer up ambiguous conclusions. Let's discuss this topic again when she manages to find the evidence.
I merely wanted to ask, was that stone transmuted from your heart? If so, rebirth is no longer an option for you.
Why not? When I was a child, I lost someone dear to me. When I was a teenager, I lost my faith. A while back, although you saved my life, I also lost my soul in the process. Now I'm merely forsaking my body. What's the big deal?
Why are you always finding ways to die? Isn't it good to be alive?
This is but a necessary sacrifice on my path to transform into the purest of them all.
Can someone who's dead even claim to be the purest of them all? Furthermore, if your hypothesis is proven correct, does it not just confirm that the myths are true, and thereby invalidate all your theories?
No, it's just the opposite. If my hypothesis is correct, it means that I can actually ascend to godhood and reshape this absurd world that you all have created.
That's a lot to take in at once.
Ezra's just walked up and said, Anaxa is gonna become God, LeMayo. Amazing.
Lady Aglaya, please, Let me explain.
Go on.
You know that the core flame of death has always been the greatest unknown regarding the Era Nova, which is why both you and Kindness desire to gain the power to control that core flame in the approaching Citizens' Assembly.
Those are indeed correct words.
Professor Anaxa has come to a consensus with Kindness. They want to suspend the trial once Thanatos' core flame is reclaimed, hoping thus to eradicate death from this world. If they're successful, then the flame chase journey will cease, and Akama can enjoy everlasting peace. But I know this runs counter to your wishes. So long as we do not usher in Era Nova, the Black Tide will never be eradicated. Even with Lord Mighty on the front line, and the Black Tide not posing an immediate risk, the danger nevertheless remains.
Indeed.
Honestly, it's difficult for me to assess the pros and cons in this decision. But someone must bring the core flame before we can begin negotiations over it. The Titan could be very near. I cannot let this chance slip by. Besides, someone has to make this trip to bring back Mrs. Soul.
Well said. You already had every reason to seek an audience with Thanatos. It's that great performer who has weaponized your wishes and placed us in this difficult situation. A world without death. Do you desire that too?
If fate dictates that my path must oppose yours, I will do all I can to resist it and protect what I aspire to achieve. Lord Mighty showed me that without taking the first step, all talk of what follows is moot.
Moot? Moot? Twitter reference.
I have always hoped to hear you speak your mind, Cass. And I am glad to have heard your true thoughts. Styxia. I visited that place in the past. Though it is now an island surrounded by the river of Souls torrents, it's not hard to see its former splendor. Go. I will not stand in your way. As for you, you are someone who has cheated death. I believe you have more than enough reason to make the trip with Castras and meet the god of death himself.
Ooh, the god of death.
Castras, I too look forward to your journey. I wonder what kinds of new interpretations your completed story will bring to the Flame Chase journey.
Thank you, Lady Akaya.
I hate to put a damper on this heartwarming moment, but if Styxia is now an island surrounded by the river of Souls torrents, then how do we find a way in? Lady Treby is probably...
The answer is quite simple. In the myths, Zagreus once made the domain of the dead their treasure vault. That is to say, they could enter and leave the nether realm as they pleased. And if they could do that, then it follows that the demigod who inherited their divinity must be capable of the same. I'll see you at Marmorial Palace at Action Hour tomorrow. Cypher shall be your guide to finding that ancient city.
Sorry, distracted. There. Servant. Oh damn. Servant tells free within dollars. Puzzle. Learned during travels. It's the book and write it down. Gooma Gooma. Episode. Oh Bubbles, you're so cute. Moe Moe. No way, Moe. Oh, Fiddle Dragon's eyelashes are fluttering. Look of someone lost in thought. M. Your bedtime story. I love stories, but I adore them more when Fiddle Dragon tells them. Just save a few for bed on. It's not. I can still get more stellar jibs. Right. Having uncovered the secret behind the Aeronova. That's recollect. Yeet. Hi, Anaxa, you crazy motherfucker. What was the first one because I ignored it? All meeting death, the scholar or persons similar by others. Fate. He would sweep his own grave at the beginning of it. Hence that have been gods. Keep your distance from this one. Shadow, people warned you. In those rooms, the skull. Down. Scared to protect. God, by this height. But the one shot ended is a lonesome guest with the only God. Beings such as fair and valid. Drove them in the paradise. It hard. He calls them a clear. Yet he really guides or teaches, apart from. Yet for the rest of that said, often praises princes, which Barbara apart destiny, able to, and now even destiny may also was not so beginning as he silently faced with the gods' edict. Even I cannot resist. No guidance given, he breached. Did I sense this that became miracle? Miracles are the most conceited actions. Their gods, denial of I am magic trick. They are human godhood. He habitually beats mankind, proving that enlightened boundary. God, using the trick. They wish it.
I saw the spell the professor carved on his body. It must be a power most secret, a means for one man to stand against 1,000.
Hail buried in. The scholar was still a mortal body, as you. Oh, it's going faster than I can read. And in the unwitnessed moment, death. Tragedy. Standing alone, facing. Oh, that craft is what it was, but because everyone. Fact, he once crafted it. Servants, vehicle, person, they do this, but obstacle, definitely. However, one suddenly consumed.
Creation is the Titan's work, and slavery is the Titan's manacle. When imitating divine evil, there's no need to invest reason, most pinnacle.
You fancy your words for me there, servants held cycled to explain. Times? Denies? I don't know. Fearing to waste his muscle. He jokingly chuckled.
If it's just for odd jobs, students are a better gamble.
The way he addresses himself comes from an imitation of a divine machine. He happily answers 5 questions. Those given.
For a wise one, 5 answers reveal creation's secrets, the truth hidden and bold. But a fool learns but not, and is left in the cold. Now, inquire.
Inquire what? That isn't how this craft is. Adds the answers you question. Rolling breadcrumb, bait to lure. The ink. There. He's just a smug mother. Smug, smart, and well, saying he's just a smug motherfucker is really downplaying it. The scholar never looked at laws and measurement, ignoring the gifts of possible.
He is panicked by the flow of time, for his work is yet done, yet to implement.
This man is too arrogant, and he intends to desecrate Orynyx's accomplishments.
The madman. This is my up with it. I obviously need to check it out last time. Had the courtyard, the gossip silently gives a grade to its argument. Dastardly. Oh, Tyson. It's Hyacinth. On the leaves, the rustling wind plays a melody. The girl looks over the feet. Reading. My strong suit. It's height. Yeah, I don't know. And exhales. Pressing. Hey, yard is lit. The den.
Is this courtyard a tad too small?
It's okay, Clementine. As long as it provides warmth plenty.
Wholesome. The girl makes the court ready in the evernight city. Light out melon. Coals milk. Bad. The girl's skills kick. But today, Malcolm's patient official.
Welcome to the Twilight Courtyard. How can I help you?
The end times are coming, and we all wander more and more. Oh, you may heal our wounds, but you cannot cure despair.
Interesting. Girl watched the patient and her heart swelled in sorrow.
Clementine, prepare some things of me. I want this place to be brighter tomorrow.
The redhead.
Long time no see, Hyacinth. Are you here in Akama for a visit, or do you need help from us?
I want some shining things, even if they're considered junk.
Multi cotton. The girl brings back to the great all and win.
Little ones, thank you for your light.
Soft breeze. Only so. Oh my gosh, a new follower. Hello. Yay! Dad. Cat. Was hitting Control C on nothing. The fool. Oh. I already read. But disrupt.
Wow, there's light everywhere. What a warm place.
The news is spread by the grove. Keep with groves. Girls pre. Visitors. People say there was one called the. But now that star is no here. Oh, reading. So people say that Aquila took away the world, but they still live. Illuminate. Like the blitz in the month of during the I'm good at reading. Odorless drove a free When the girl is of such grave news, wind brings to her. Also, evaporates. The girl's still happy. People of Alchemist. Girl collecting her. Waiting to. The whole. That's so sweet. You spell hyacinth. I don't spell hyacinth. Hold. Excellent. Wow. As we continue. And last but not least, best in res. Those flame chasing gardens. Sure, I've read this, but I would like to read it so I can accurately. I see a world that destiny, exit, worship, divine. The swords change, tackle, kill, daughter. The priest asks to shake. On him. Often, dying is dreaming is brush fire. Like water pouring down as I'm in hello? Hello? When she went, you can feel freezing in the like the wail, the howl in confusion. I like this. Posted. The girl's embraces thunderous thousands into the eternal in her arms, granting, mentioned, hidden that, hidden not, but to me, full light. And from that, and as a death can but among the main felt ones she intimate One bear. The skies. The unending. Get sheep. The cat. The date. Illusion. Across her eye. It. Wow. And once drifted. Tell you. Could want it. And recover. Remind. Women in Oxley. At that time. That's really waiting for a while. Born with an evil curse. Kept in. Personally, kills his even transform. Many skills were born. The two. The girl. Specimen.
I have always lived in isolation. Out of courtesy, this is how I practice my words and actions.
Viper! Give her explanation. Her face when... Wow. Her face when talking. Is she... Her be an air. Is an exaggeration.
Those words are true.
Dead.
Though they won in fierce battle, the warriors were powerless to turn the tide. It was the embrace where death dwelled that gave early release from their pain.
And playing. This is how death is stuff. Free fine win. but out of her butterfly. Ignite them. Even in silence. Who have the only one a heart?
I must peer into all fates unknown.
Hour of time.
Death is abominable in humans' eyes. Apart from my identity, there's nothing about me worthy of praise.
Cool. Let us lie on the internet. Beloved Weaver. This?
Ah, well, none can know all things, nor be skilled in all crafts. Her works are too early for the living to comprehend.
Interesting. Very interesting. Backstory. I hope you enjoy all my speaking. Literally amazing. Oh, fucking Anaxa. Oh, wow. We got another 5 plants. Wow. Alright, chat, I had to chill. What you gotta say, Mim? Yeah? Ah. Everyone's stories are so deep. Can't keep up. Widow Dragon understand them? Good god, exactly. Well, I guess you could say. Oh, Fiddle Dragon. How about you? Protect me, okay? But still, I don't quite get it. Other way. Must be a different gods and otherwise to avoid to escape the pain. Controlled? Could it be that we're already if it's because I met Fiddle, I suppose I wouldn't as I keep. Maybe I'll wait until I've grown a little. Love small nuts delicate. Oh my gosh, thank you for stopping by, LJ. Mojara? That one. Super looking. I'm not super looking, but so much for very sweet. And just about to wrap up stream now that I'm just reading a short. Also, I just have to through and read Luxor Backshot. I need to play Xenoblade. But, thank you for stopping by. You, and... But anyway... Lovely